Happy Motivation Monday, August 17th. How are y'all doing? I'm out for my morning walk. Back with the morning walks. I've been so busy trying to get furniture for the house and everything, but I hope y'all enjoyed y'all's weekend. It's back to a amazing week. Great shows, great guests. Today joining me at 4:30. I know we typically do the show at 4, but 4:30, Matthew F. Rios, hopefully, fingers crossed, will be joining me. But let's talk about the shenanigans. The reason why I titled today's live, They Are Continuing to Play in Our Faces, because it's goddamn true. Let's get into all of the shenanigans, shall we? Let me see. So, Todd Blanche pledged that he will not be independent from Trump, letting us know a clear indication that his loyalty is not to the American people, because when you are the Department of Justice, you're supposed to be handling cases like in North Carolina, for example, where mysteriously a black man was strung up from. Did y'all know that? This is no coincidence under this regime where black people are mysteriously being strung up from trees. It clearly lets us know exactly what the intentions are, and they are making it very plain and very clear and out loud because Donald Trump has emboldened them, or excuse me, Orange Piggy emboldened them with his BBL. We saw the video, Donald. Let's see what else. Republicans are struggling and stuttering, stumbling, stammering to defend low approval ratings because they know that their policies are unpopular with the American people. Let's go to the data here. Black voters have backed presidential nominees 80% to 90% since 1964. Because we read the room, we know exactly what Republicans are about. And as you can clearly see, they are about enriching themselves and not helping the American people. Because he clearly told you he does not give a damn about affordability. Now, Obama, 91% in 2008, when he first got elected, has made it great for black people. Let's see, 83% voted against Donald Trump in 2024. This also ties into the low approval ratings because we read the room. We know that this man is a flat out racist and he's a rapist. Let's not forget that. Let's see. July 2024, July 2026, excuse me, a YouGov poll showed that 78% disapprove of how Donald Trump is handling things. So miss us with the bullshit that black people are going to be backing the Republican Party, Orange Piggy. I seen your statement, and that's not true. See, we want to do something about it. And side with Kim Jong Un. You want to know why? Because he favors our adversaries. Instead of working with our allies, he favors our adversaries, which is why we are in a war that is costing us billions of dollars because he's deeply embedded to Bibi Netanyahu. And this is because South Korea would not join his war with Iran. No, no. This should have been Bibi Netanyahu handling his own shit. Every time. Our troops are somewhere on a ship. The Navy, how they're being treated, how are the female sergeants out there, how are they supposed to get the care that they need? That means feminine hygiene. Because women have to have those things. But Keg's breath is treating our troops like shit. You have an alcoholic, narcissistic, piece of shit ass drunk in charge of the military. When has America ever been great? Again, remember, 250. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Come on over here with me. See right there? America 250. But great for whom? The only people who are thriving are the colonizers and the Confederacy. And they are backed with red hats that say, make America great again. Take that G off and put a W in place of that. I told you I'm in the rural red state of South Carolina, where half of these crackers out here don't give a fuck about my black life, my black trans life. Let's see what other fuck shit we got going on. Donald Trump is calling for Christianity and Western civilization to be taught in grades K through 12 and schools for military families. Let me tell you something about white Christian nationalism and Christian nationalism. See, when you can indoctrinate a group of people to believe the same exact thing that you are putting out there, it is a very dangerous situation. And his supporters are defending him to the very end. They are not letting up. So anything that he says is the end all be all. That's how authoritarianism works. When you can get a group of people who have been deeply indoctrinated to believe the same thing that you're putting out here, it's dangerous. And Hillary Clinton, she said it so brilliantly that these people need to be deprogrammed. They need to be deprogrammed. Some of them are finally waking up and coming to their senses like, you're not getting what you voted for. And even some of the Latino voters, like, I just don't understand. This man made it very plain and clear. But instead, y'all sat up at his damn rallies and y'all held up signs that said mass deportations now. Now your family members are being deported. Are we great yet? Are y'all feeling the impacts of your vote for Donald Trump? I just want to the Latino voters out there, because y'all have always been anti-black. Y'all have always been against black people. Right now, it is a diaspora war going on of who's FBA, a foundational Black American, and who's AOs. Even with Nigerian Americans, Hispanic Americans, Indian Americans, there's always been a plight towards Black Americans. I don't identify as a FBA. I identify as a Black trans American woman, born in rural South Carolina. I don't get into all of the labels of that fuck shit. Tasha K is getting her ass rightfully handed to her, and I love it. Pay Cardi her money. But let's get back to Orange Piggy. Donald Trump is a symptom of something much deeper and worser in this country, and that virus is called white supremacy. Let's go back in time, shall we? And I'm gonna keep reminding y'all. His father was caught at a Klans meeting and is a documented Klansman. This is back in 1927. Did y'all know that? His father was caught at a Klans free fall in 1927. Yeah, Fred Trump. Y'all can look it up. It's a news article about it, and I have it. But yeah, when you can indoctrinate a group of people and you use fear tactics, because beware of the red scare tactics. Midterms will be here November 3rd. And what are Republicans doing right now? They are grasping onto every little straw that they can. Are we going to blame Biden? Are we going to blame the immigrants? Are we going to blame the trans people? And you got Bootsy out here, because Deshaun sent me video after video after video. And I'm just like, child, girl, I can't get it right now. I've already covered this on my channel. But I'm going to tell you once, and I'm going to keep reminding you that he made it very clear. Project 2025 is just about complete. And you have the House Speaker and all of these people coddling his corruption. Shout outs to the beautiful Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. She should have been president. But let me tell y'all why. Y'all saw Black Pussy. I'm gonna be politically incorrect for a second, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all saw black pussy. Y'all saw tits and black pussy. And y'all said, no, we're not gonna vote for a black woman that's qualified, that was willing to help us, that was willing to give homeowners, first-time homeowners. Me being a first-time new homeowner, having no experience, I've always been with my parents, and I've always been independent, financially and everything like that. But I've seen what my parents had to go through to make sacrifices so that me and my brother's already out. But at the time when I was doing my shows, I was with my parents, and I would always contribute and help. But here's another thing. Remember when I had Bootsy Saunders on the show? He said that people are going to hotels. Excuse me, let me get this alarm off. He said that people are literally going to hotels. And studies have shown that some people are going back in with their parents. I might have to walk back to the house to get some things, a few beauty items. But yes, like I was saying though, a lot of people are starting because the cost of living is going up. Affordability. Donald Trump blatantly came out here and said that he does not care about affordability. That means being able to afford your gas, your groceries. Gas I'm looking at right now, 375 to 385. I remember gas used to be $2. You used to be able to afford it. My God. $6 in certain states, $5 in certain states. Like, this is insane. But see, y'all voted for this. So don't complain, don't bitch and moan when black people, we've read the room. I gave y'all the data earlier. Black people read the room. 80% black men voted for Kamala Harris, and I'm a part of the 92%. Even though some of y'all don't see me as a woman. Another thing, I still get misgendered down here in the red state of South Carolina. So going into the new year of 2026, I'm going to start demanding my respect. Because when y'all see me do these shows, I've done over 1,000 interviews. It does not give man. Now I look a little crazy this morning because I'm letting y'all see the real raw me. This is what I look like first thing. No makeup. But trust me, I won't be looking like this at 4:30 today. You got to get a little rough and ugly before you can get to the beautiful, which y'all will see this afternoon, 4:30. I got to try to come up with a look for today. I need to go back to the house to get a few things. So I might have y'all walk with me. I'm going to stuff a few things in my purse from the old house. But yes, it's coming along, y'all. We already fully moved in, but I want to try to get insurance on the house. It's rather be safe than sorry. Again, first time homeowners. Kamala would have been able to help us. And I'm still going to stump for her because everything that she warned about, the Trump voters are now starting to see happen. This man wants a gilded ballroom. And I've already told y'all what he's going to do with that ballroom. When he said bunker, I said, that's what you want to do. You're building a bunker so that when it's time for you to leave, you're not going to leave. They've already touted the idea of nationalizing our elections. This shit is not a game. But obviously, his supporters are continuing to stump for him. They're continuing to blame Biden. And at this point, this is exactly what I'm talking about. When I say that they're playing in our fucking faces, let me cross the street, y'all. This is what I mean. When I say that they're playing in our goddamn faces. A bunch of vacant buildings. in here, we could be using these buildings for something. And y'all are telling me to run. This is what I was saying. My state is not ready for change. My city is not ready for change. A black trans woman in South Carolina that has an international platform that reaches out to people all over the world. I don't think y'all ready for that. But soon, soon though. So I'm going to continue to keep educating the Black collective, continuing to keep making sure that our people know the actual truth. That the cause of this is not Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is not the goddamn president. And as the caption of today's live said, stop playing in our fucking faces. Y'all have never seen this part of where I live at, South Carolina. But yes, we know who's to blame for gas prices going up. We know who's to blame for getting us in some deep shit with another country that was not fucking with us. We know who's to blame for that. And it's not Joe Biden, and it's not Kamala Harris, and it's damn sure not Obama. Like I said, I don't want to debate. I just want to punch one of them dead in their shit. That's what I want to do. I want violence. But see, stooping down to their level is not going to work. And I meant every word that I said about our Odom and they have the black conservative out here who's playing in our fucking faces against their own people. We know exactly what the fuck Harriet Tubman would do with somebody like that. We know exactly what she would do. Anybody who is a detriment to the black collective, willing to sell out their own people, do you know what Harriet Tubman would do? Like, are you crazy? We know the real, raw, true reality. And it's not Biden, that is the president. And Isaiah R. Martin, I said it to you once and I'm going to say it again. Stop debating these goddamn nimbuses, these idiots, because they already have their mind programmed to believe that Biden is the reason for this. No, no, no. Orange Piggy, the one who is currently occupying 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, that's who's responsible for this shit. We shouldn't be at war with the country that wasn't even bothering us. And even his national intelligence, security intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, said that Iran posed no threat to us. And y'all are believing it. Y'all are believing the shit that he puts out here that, oh, the war is over. No, it's not. It's not over. It's not over. This man has aligned himself with our adversaries, and Kamala also warned about that on stage at the debate. She said that he sucks up and kisses up to our adversaries. We shouldn't be doing that. What we should be doing is helping out our allies. Guess what? We can't do that because our allies have now abandoned us. So when your ass is in trouble and you need your allies, they're not here to help because he done pushed them away. Baby, a lot of countries who were doing business with us, trading with us, and doing things, they have pulled out and said, y'all got it. As long as them dogs stay over there, I can't see a thing. But yeah, like I was saying though, on the way back to my old house, the house that burned down, I'm going to pick up maybe one or two things. It's so funny because I would use my mom's walker to take things with me. But like I was saying, Donald Trump is a cause of a symptom of something much more severe in this country, and that is white supremacy. It's like cancer. Cancer spreads. It's like a tumor, and he is a tumor. He is literally a tumor. Y'all have seen the movie Blade, right, with Wesley Snipes? Do y'all remember the big puddle that was in like this jacuzzi? That's Donald Trump. That's Donald Trump for sure. He is the big puddle that is in that tub. And until that cancer tumor is removed, we're going to be stuck here for another 400 years. So, to anybody out here that's saying, oh, I only wanted him, any of his supporters that are saying, I only wanted him to go after the people who were criminals, who were illegal, what does that make you? You voted against your own fucking interests. What does that make you? Come on now. You thought it was just going to be the, like you said, the criminals. This man is still trying to overturn, well, the Supreme Court already did it for Haitian Americans, took away temporary protection statuses. And if he goes after that 14th Amendment, it's over for you, Amira, and any other black conservative. Well, if you're Clarence Thomas and you tap dance, right, then you might be okay. Because, see, I do believe that it's a monetary involvement. Clarence, we haven't forgot about you and your wife, Jenny, receiving those lavish gifts. And then you meeting with Republicans. Someone who's on the Supreme Court is not supposed to do that. But I'm going to tell you one thing that I'm sick of. I'm sick of seeing old and young Republican white men in power abusing their power. That's what I'm sick of. It is time for something new, which is why Republicans fear socialism. They fear socialism because they don't want change. They want it to be this old, outdated ideology. They're not willing to move forward. That's what they want. So, yes, for the rise of democratic socialism, we have to bring something different this November. And to Hakeem Jeffries, who didn't even really want to answer about, making sure that Medicare was okay. You were all about affordability. And I was talking with Andre Joseph, who you guys know. Shout outs to him, good friend of the show. He says, I'm disappointed in Hakeem Jeffries. Don't be. Let me tell you why. Hakeem Jeffries is a centrist. So that means I'm not going to go too progressive. That means that I'm more so in the middle or in between. I'm moderate. You know, I'm a part of the established quo, which is why we have to get rid of the establishment dance. He wouldn't endorse Zoran. He was another one that would not endorse Zoran, him and Cory Booker. They're taking money from APAC. And I believe that APAC, if you're taking dark money, you connect it to Bibi Netanyahu and Israel, and you're responsible for the onslaught of the people in Gaza. Oh, fuck no. No, you got to go. I'm now aware and alert to how serious the whole Palestine Gaza situation is. These people did not deserve to lose their lives like that. It's heartbreaking looking at the videos and the images. But now I understand because I've done the research. And if you are connected to Bibi Netanyahu, if you are taking money from APAC, no, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with that. It's time for something different. And I know a lot of black people are saying, why don't we build our own party? We're not united. Y'all are fixated on who's trans, who's not trans, what's a woman, who has a uterus, who does not have a uterus. Y'all are focused on that more than anything. Western civilization, white Christianity, Christian nationalism has done a number on our people. It really has. For 400 years, the only thing that we could learn about was that damn Bible. That's the only thing we could learn about. I'm telling you. And until I might have to get my headscarf from the house. I'm out here looking rough, but it is time for me to get a relaxer. My hair crawls easily. But as I was saying though, until we unlearn what our people have been taught, we're going to be stuck here for another 400 years. Okay, I'm going to just go on audio for a minute. But yes, we still have a lot of work to do. And I think that homophobia, I think that transphobia, biphobia within the black collective and other countries, we're seeing that as well too. Oh wow, that's beautiful. How they redid that new home. We're seeing in other countries like Nigeria, Uganda, Ghana, where they are punishing people for same gender loving relationships. And it's just like the United States, they're going to try that. This is going to be the testing ground. And I've had these type of conversations with Deshaun. Bubs even talked about it on his channel. Make sure y'all follow my colleague Bubs to God. Look just like my dog. No, I didn't get chased, y'all. It's fenced in. We always have a run in every time I come walking through this way to go back to my old house. It's a beautiful dog, though. Let me let y'all see. See, I'm not getting chased. I'm still walking. But yes, I turned the cam off because MAGA motherfuckers is crazy. And I would say to other black people as well too, protect yourselves, arm yourselves. To trans people, to queer people, the dolls, because I am a doll, arm yourselves, protect yourselves. I cannot believe that I walked all the way across from the other side of town from my new home to my old home just to pick up a few things. And I'm still chatting with y'all. Conscience. Shout outs to my colleague Conscious TV, who did an amazing live over the weekend on Iyanla and the Yala episode where the trans man, I think it was a trans man, and how you have some people within the black collective who get it. And then there are some who choose to continue to hold on to those old, outdated ideals. And that is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Like, white Christian nationalism has done a number on our people. And I have educated y'all and I have told y'all about the 16th Mountain Mandate. I have told y'all about Manifest Destiny, the westward expansion. Stephen Miller, Russ Voigt, who are openly white Christian nationalists. They're the shadow presidents. We've seen the hearings of them literally saying, hey, this is what I believe. They're openly telling us, hey, this is what I think. And I don't care how y'all feel about it. We are almost there at my old house. Oh God, Jesus Christ. And I'm just here to pick up a few things and go back to the house. So, with given this information, we now know what we have to do. So, make sure that y'all are registered to vote. Check your voter registration because what they did back in 2024 was they purged voters off of the rolls. Okay, I'm back at my old house. I'm here to pick up a few things. So, I will chat with y'all later, Fashion Dolls. And the replay will be up. So, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure all of your notifications are set on the first option, which is all. And make sure that y'all tune in today, 4:30 with me, with Matthew F. Rios. Till next time.